Today I want to help out some of y'all out there on YouTube by showing you a list of my top 10 favorite chess creators for improving and serious chess players. Alright, so first on my list I have Grandmaster Arturs Neiksans. From Latvia, this Grandmaster has uploaded videos for many years now and has great educational value to add to YouTube. The thing I like most about his videos are his game recaps, where you can actually sort of pick through his mind and see what he's actually thinking about during a chess game. That's always one of the most important and insightful things for me. And you realize really just how good these grandmasters are compared to you, even compared to myself. I'm an international master, and that's always refreshing to see. Apart from that, he has tons of opening videos. He's really like an opening expert, where he shows you how you should think about certain openings and stuff. And the videos that I even like most are the opening bootcamps. He has made a ton of these already, and they are very high quality videos, super long and detailed, like 2 hours plus, and it's completely for free. All right, next up, we're diving into the world of podcasts with C Squared. Now, this channel changed the landscape of chess podcasts by having insights with one of the world's best chess players, Fabiano Caruana. Of course, Grandmaster Cristian Kirilla is also very good, and together they have had many illustrious guests, such as Garry Kasparov, Peter Leko, Nakamura, Aronian, Naroditsky, Judith Polgar, and even other types of chess personalities like Sagar Shah, Gotham Chess, who have contributed so much to the chess world, and so on and so forth. So it's really one of those podcasts that, like, when they upload, when the video comes out, it's one of the main things I'm looking forward to see. Continuing on the topic of chess podcasts, I have Chess with Mustreader. Now, Greg Mustreader, or Grigory Fedorov, is someone who also drastically changed the world of chess podcasts, and he has specifically done so by having, without a shadow of a doubt, the most stacked roster of guests on his podcast. So like every major player in the world of chess, and every major, like top 10, top 20, top 30 player has been featured on his channel. And I don't know how he does it, man, but he has so many podcasts with all these players, and he got so many different little, insights and perspectives from the different players. And maybe the only one he has yet to make a podcast with is Carlsen himself. I'm not sure, but it's another one of those that I always take my time out, and when I hit the gym or something, I listen to one of his pods. Next up, we have a really different type of channel, and this is Chess Dojo. Now, Chess Dojo is a chess academy platform that is hosted by 3 senseis, as they call themselves: Grandmaster Jesse Cry, International Master David Prus, and International Master Kostya Kavutsky, who is maybe the most well-known personality in terms of following online. Now, in my opinion, this channel really brings like a loath of fresh air onto the chess scene and the YouTube scene by having these 3 amazing personalities that are not afraid to share their thoughts with us. And, the world sort of needs these people that actually take time out of their lives to think and to put their brains into something. So they're not just like, spectators and passively regurgitating information that they saw. They're actually putting their minds into stuff and then sharing their thoughts with you. And I find that so valuable. And they're also like really smart guys, and of course, super well distinguished in the chess world. So the main thing I like about their channel is actually the Dojo talks in this podcast form. But there's also other types of videos like opening advice or just general chess advice. Moving on, we have Grandmaster Alex Colovic. Now, Alex Colovic is more of a high level for serious players. This guy is very down to earth, and he has some very interesting opening ideas as well. I mostly like his educational style content, where he talks about how to improve, and yet another example of someone that has dedicated their time and their lives to chess, and has really put a lot of thought into, how an adult improver can improve, or how an FM can get to IM or GM. So yeah, another one of these channels that I really look forward to watching. Still in the topic of very serious / title chess players, we have GM Felix Blohberger. This is even more high level. So if you're anywhere near master level, let's say 20 to 100 plus, or maybe 2100, around that rating range where you're almost breaking into the mastery, you should really pay attention to this channel. So this guy has some amazing opening ideas, and basically, I think he just started his channel like 2 years ago or something, but from everyone that I sort of speak with in tournaments and stuff, everyone around my rating range knows of his videos and watches his opening ideas. And apart from that, he also has some great recaps. I always love watching grandmasters comment on their games and sort of break down what they were thinking during the game, what they missed, what they saw. Moving on and going down in chess level a few notches, we have Grandmaster Noel. This is like watching prime Mike Tyson showing people how to throw a punch. So Noel is a grandmaster, of course, and an exceptionally strong player, but he really focuses on teaching, let's say, newcoming players or upcoming players, or even introducing people to chess and how they should think about training and playing. And being good at something doesn't automatically mean that you have to be good at explaining it and training people to be good at that. But with Noel, you get the best of the two worlds. You get a very strong player that is really good at teaching and explaining things. Another breath of fresh air in terms of chess, pure chess content, because you can see by his videos that he has unique thoughts and he's not just sort of copying things that he saw somewhere else. He'll go out and speak up about things that he doesn't agree with, and how you should train, and what some popular methods are that are sort of overrated and why they don't work. So I would say if you're anywhere below, let's say 2000, anywhere below 2000, you should pay close attention to his videos. Next, we can move on to an international master, Miodrag Perunovic. Now, this is a very old chess channel. It's one of the first ones that I actually saw and started watching when I was, 12 years old or something. I am Perunovic has coached some very strong players in the likes of Grandmaster Erik Hansen, who is quite famous. But I really like his sort of crazy style and the dynamic approach to chess, and the way he talks as well, and how dynamic his streams are in his videos. Mostly, I think what really got me hooked into his channel in the younger days were his opening ideas. This is more for club level players, I would say, although I have applied some ideas at, let's say, 2300 level chess as well. But his opening ideas are more directed towards that 1800 to 1900, 2000 rating range, and they work really well there. And it's just super fun ideas. So this is not that well-constructed, sort of meticulously thought out opening line that'll get you a slight advantage. No, this is just go all out for the kill and have some fun. Moving on, I would like to talk about Perpetual Chess podcast. Now, this is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, chess channel with podcasts out there. The host, National Master Ben Johnson, manages to offer the perspective of someone who has been, quite highly decorated as a chess player, but also someone who still knows he has a lot to improve and is still quite far away from Grandmaster. So he manages to have one foot on the right, one foot on the left. And I would say that he's probably the guy that best manages and organizes his podcasts, how he sort of manages the questions and directs them one way or the other. I would say he's really the best guy in the chess scene at doing that. And at my 10th spot, this list was in no particular order, but finally we have Hanging Pawns. Now, Hanging Pawns is hosted by Stjepan Tomic, who is adult improver, as we say nowadays. And this is probably the most well-established chess channel on this list. While in other channels, you get to see, let's say, the other side of the rainbow, where someone already became a grandmaster, or even in my case, international master. With this channel, you get to just see the day-to-day, crude and brutal day-to-day of chess practice, and what it is to go to chess tournaments and them not always going your way. You get to see how an improving player trains and improves and struggles to do so. You get to see, just the cold hard reality. Now, apart from his Road to Grandmaster series, Stepan Tomic is also a great thinker and has certainly devoted, tons and tons of time to chess. Maybe the majority of his life already. I'm not sure when he started to, seriously play chess. But for anyone, I could say under 2000, but honestly, even for me, a lot of his videos are super insightful and educational. So I would say really for anyone that just loves chess, his videos are not only do you get to see that passion that lives under his skin, but they're also super, again, helpful in terms of actual chess content, especially his opening videos, where he also publishes very long and detailed opening repertoires, and the overall advice he has is just golden. Okay, honorable mentions. I would like to talk about two channels that don't feature in the English language, but fortunately I am able to understand them. The first one is Grandmaster Rafael Leitão. Now, for my Portuguese-speaking audience, and maybe even a portion of Spanish speakers, Leitão is just a delight to watch. It's like someone that can fully master, like, having a light-hearted video or stream with very high-level chess. And in his prime, he was like 26, 50 plus, and also great educational value. So he's really good at explaining things clearly. You can understand everything. He puts a lot of thought and work into his game analysis. Those are probably my favorite types of videos of his. But he also has many, like a lot of chess content about, let's say, great players from the past and his favorite games and his favorite players and whatnot. And when I watch his videos, I just sit back, relax, and I wouldn't say just relax and enjoy, but like I'm you get the best of both worlds, because you can just relax and have a good time, but at the same time, I'm really trying to pay attention and just drink as much from his knowledge well as I can. The last one I'd like to talk about is Chess24 Español. So not the normal Chess24, which is also a good channel in its own right, but Chess24 Español is, unlike the other channels on this list, like, the thing I like the most are the broadcasts, the live broadcasts. So whenever there's any classical event going on, like for example now the Norway chess tournament just ended, and I would tune in to watch their broadcast like almost every day, especially when they're approaching time trouble. Things just get hectic, and their most famous host, of course, is Grandmaster Pepe Cuenca, who also speaks English fluently, and you've probably seen some courses or some chessable videos from him. But he just has such a unique and colorful style of commentating that is really irreplaceable, and I just love watching their live broadcasts. So guys, this was my list. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know who you would add or take out from this list, who I forgot to mention, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. Peace out.